The children were drawn from 3 organizations here in Nigeria and faraway Australia. They did not work on a particular theme.
We allow them to play on play, play on play, the same Painted Bridges project, so that we didn't have any title in mind, because there's no how we could tell them to use the title and they'll be able to know what we're talking about. But we allow them to be free. That innocence in them, uncontaminated, they will now, as they paint, begin to express how they feel to the society. Another thing was that these paintings were done they were paired up. Some had like 4 people working on them, playing on one same painting. So there's no how we can now combine different titles and, so since it was a collaboration between Nigeria and Australian children.
Indeed, it is a marriage of cultures. The organizers' aim is to channel the energies of these children into ours.
We want to sort of convince the public through this show and through what you can see on the walls that these children are very talented. One, I want to use this to teach the public about sort of reintegrating these children back into the society through adoption and fostering.
As a mother, having one's children participate in a creative exercise is a thing of joy.
I'm very proud of them. Remember that when they did it, they were toddlers. And whatever you see on the board came from the heart. And I'm really proud. I'm really happy about that.
These works have been exhibited in Australia, and here in Lagos, the display is also attracting people from different backgrounds.
It was just a draw to me to get involved and do something. And I just wanted to help him out, and I wanted to meet the little children. And it's been a very, very special day for me to meet with the little children.
An art enthusiast is in love with Blessing George's piece.
Okay, so I like you bought this piece.
Yes.
Could you tell me what you find fascinating about it?
I don't know. Just like any art, it's something that I look at and I like. So that's the one we wanted to buy, and it was a real bonus that the little girl that made this art was here today, and we got to see her and meet her. Most, if not all, the art that we buy, we always try to meet the artist. So we were very fortunate to meet this little girl that made this painting.
JUDE IFESIEH, the coordinator of this project, also has his work on display.
We actually had just 12 paintings, and I said, as the artist coordinating or collaborating with my friend in Australia, that there would be a need for me to come in to fill the hall, instead of just having some 12 scanty paintings. So I decided to come in to fill the hall, and if I'm able to sell any of these paintings, there is a need for continuity. We have to continue this good work.
A graduate of fine arts from the Institute of Management and Technology, JUDE says he's been an artist for 34 years.
I would say I'm more of an experimental artist, I try to be affected by what I see wherever I go to. I try to blend techniques and cultures with mine. I like animals, the kangaroo, for example. Well, I like painting mother and child, so when I saw the kangaroo with her pooch and with the child there, it's like, oh, this is another mother, with her baby. And I think the kangaroo is, should I say, very protective about her younger ones. And I don't know why Australia decided to use that as the animal they liked. Probably because every country should protect its citizens, so maybe.
JUDE says proceeds from the sale of the children's works will go back to the organizations that allow their children to participate.